After Minecraft took the gaming world by storm, survival games became the next big wave in the indie scene, dominating much of the 2010s, at least until Battle Royals took center stage. But in that time, the survival genre evolved, delivering some truly intense and rewarding experiences. The only catch? Many of these games are brutal for beginners. Whether you're stranded in the ocean, facing a zombie apocalypse, or just trying to stay warm in the wilderness, these survival games don't hold your hand. They assume you already know the ropes, and if you don't, expect to learn the hard way. These aren't ranked by quality, but by how steep the learning curve really is for new players diving in for the first time. Number 8. Subnautica. Subnautica took a brilliantly simple idea and turned it into something unforgettable. Swap land for ocean in a survival game, and suddenly, everything feels alien and terrifying. This underwater world is beautiful, yes, but it's also home to some of the most anxiety-inducing creatures in gaming. While the game nails atmosphere and exploration, it's not exactly newcomer-friendly. Players are dropped into the deep with little guidance, and understanding how each biome works, or how to survive the horrors that lurk in them, often requires trial, error, and a few online guides. It's a steep dive, but mastering the ocean is one of the most rewarding journeys the survival genre has to offer. Number 7. This War of Mine. Games have always had political undertones, but in the 2010s, indie titles really pushed boundaries, and This War of Mine is one of the most powerful examples. Forget power fantasies, this game throws you into a war-torn nightmare as a civilian just trying to survive. Every decision carries weight. Do you steal from a helpless old man to feed your group? Do you risk your life scavenging at night, or stay home to protect your shelter? Resources are brutally limited, mistakes are unforgiving, and emotional tolls are very real. This War of Mine isn't just difficult, it's psychologically draining. And that's exactly the point. Number 6. Sons of the Forest. Horror and survival go hand in hand, and Sons of the Forest is one of the best examples of that fusion done right, and terrifyingly wrong. Building on everything that made The Forest a cult hit, this sequel drops you into a nightmare island crawling with mutants, cannibals, and things that defy explanation. But don't expect help, the game gives you zero guidance. You'll need to learn the hard way, which enemies are hostile, and which ones might not be, what defenses actually work, and which tools are worth risking your life for. Sons of the Forest doesn't just test your survival skills, it forces you to adapt, fail, and learn from your mistakes. That's what makes it so gripping, and so unforgiving. Number 5. The Long Dark. Some survival games pull no punches, and The Long Dark is a masterclass in slow, punishing realism. Dropped into a frozen wilderness after a mysterious disaster, you're not battling zombies or monsters, you're fighting nature itself. Cold, hunger, thirst, exhaustion, and even sanity are constantly working against you, and there's little hand-holding to guide the way. The game barely tutorializes anything, forcing players to learn through trial and, more often than not, error. Most first-time players won't survive their first few days. But those who do? They'll tell you it's one of the most immersive and rewarding survival experiences out there.
Make sure if you're enjoying our list to hit that like button and of course subscribe for future content.
Number 4. Green Hell. Surviving in the jungle isn't just tough, it's a waking nightmare, and Green Hell captures that perfectly. On the surface, it sounds simple, stay alive. But every minute in this game is a constant battle against dehydration, parasites, injuries, venomous creatures, and your own sanity. Starting a fire? That's a challenge. Avoiding infections? Good luck. Green Hell goes all in on realism, and it shows. This isn't just about crafting and resource management, it's about surviving in one of the most unforgiving environments on Earth. It's stressful, punishing, and even experienced survival gamers will find themselves overwhelmed. Number 3. RimWorld. While survival games blew up in the 2010s, classics like Dwarf Fortress laid the groundwork for what's now a deep, complex genre, and RimWorld is the heir to that throne. In this top-down colony sim, you're tasked with building a thriving base on a hostile alien world, managing colonists with their own quirks and needs. But here's the catch, you don't control every move. Instead, you issue orders, and your colonists act when they can, which means chaos and mistakes are always just around the corner. Most new players watch their first bases crumble within a week, but that's all part of the brutal, rewarding challenge that keeps fans hooked. Number 2. Project Zomboid. Survival games often throw you into harsh oceans, jungles, or frozen wastelands, but one of the most iconic survival settings of the 2010s was the zombie apocalypse. And when it comes to surviving the undead, Project Zomboid stands tall as the ultimate simulator. You'll scavenge for supplies, build a fortress, and fight tooth and nail just to stay alive in a world where every bite means death. It's brutally unforgiving, especially for newcomers, but for veterans, the intense challenge and deep mechanics make it one of the most rewarding survival games out there. Number 1. Dwarf Fortress. Most survival games challenge you to keep your character or civilization alive, but Dwarf Fortress takes a brutal twist. This ASCII classic, now with a slick graphical update, isn't just about survival, it's about spectacular failure. The game practically encourages you to make catastrophic mistakes that doom your fledgling dwarf fortress in hilariously tragic ways. For veterans, failure is the norm, and the stories of their fortress's absurd demises are what make this game a legend in the survival genre.
Okay, so that's it for today. So if you enjoyed it, punch the like button, comment down below, of course, subscribe to the news channel for my Twitter and Instagram links down below. As always, of course, I'll put my TubeBuddy first in the description for YouTube needs, tag titles, thumbnails, all that good stuff. So if you need help with, especially like I did, first in the description, download it today. Trust me, you'll wonder how you ever got on with it. And of course, for our partner channels, and hit down below, hit that join button to put myself and the channel, and of course, get a huge range of benefits. Be greatly appreciated, but of course, you never have to. But if you don't, you have to subscribe and watch the next video, or something might follow you home. You never know, stuff happens. Okay, thank you very much. I'll see you all again very soon.